Hello again, and today we're taking a look at part 2 of Crimossos River. Yesterday I made some pretty bad mistakes as far as not getting the cavalry into play, which I think would have been fun to watch. The heavy chariot over here hasn't gotten to play. The sacred band hasn't gotten to play, and he is super strong. We've got a leader with a full strength heavy unit that hasn't gotten into play yet, so leaving those behind with the Carthaginians has been a major problem. Now, we really haven't had the cards or the energy to kind of get up there. You did miss a turn because I was trying to record and I made a mistake with the camera, and I tried to edit it real time and then lost everything. But the Carthaginians had a order 2 center card, which they basically backed up, and it didn't help them much because this guy retreated here, and then the Romans got a line command, which they ordered their center line forward, and they attacked, and they wiped out another unit, so the score is 2-0 right now. Romans in the lead. We've got the Romans who forced the lights here to retreat. And they've blocked the river here, so that's preventing the Carthaginians from crossing the river at that point. So if they could find a way to use the light unit to shoot across the river, that would work fine, but we've still got this happening over here. We've got some strength over here, and we've also got a medium cavalry that hasn't entered the game yet, so let's see what's happening next. It is the Carthaginian player's turn, and he has the choice of I am Spartacus or a mounted charge. So he's got a heavy cavalry over here and a medium cavalry over here. He could charge there if he wanted to, but we're going to go with the I am Spartacus card because it is one of the most fun cards in the game. You roll dice equal to the command. For each symbol rolled, a unit type is ordered. Units may be ordered in any section. Ordered units battle with 1 additional die. And the Carthaginians really need that. Leader symbols may order any unit, so let's roll. Typically we would have 5 cards in our hand, but since we're playing solo, we're doing 2. All right, so we get to order 3 lights, which isn't too bad for us because we do have a lot of lights in the center. No leader symbols, so that's a problem for us. So we only get to order 3 lights, so we will order these guys. Wow, okay. So these guys are almost dead back here. Where is our other lights? So we've got lights here, and they have to attack here or move away, and I don't think it's going to help them much at this point. Plus we've got the I am Spartacus, so we have to use that in let's see, ordered units battle with 1 additional die. So I guess it doesn't matter if it's range or combat, but we are going to do a combat here. So starting here, we will do a... Oops, one more die. Typically, the light slings would be a 2 in close combat against the heavies. And this is going to probably be bad for the light slings if they have to take an attack back from those heavies. I think I'm just going to retreat from battle and move 2 away over to here. Unfortunately, I just know that 5 dice coming back against from a unit with a heavy and a leader is going to hurt really badly. All right, so next attack will be usually 2 dice into the river here, but it's going to be 3 with the I am Spartacus card. That is no hits. And no leader. There's no battle back because it's a ranged combat. And then the close attack here from the lights will be usually 2 dice against the heavily damaged unit here. So 1 hit, but actually lights don't hit on swords. 1 leader, there is no leader present, and then 1 flag, and he is supported all the way around. So they will have to suffer the consequences for attacking a unit like that. So let's do our 5 battle back against those guys. Oh Lord, this is going to be bad. So the lights have to retreat 2 for every flag rolled against them. Yep, lights retreat 2. They are not supported. Red is a miss, of course. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, that's enough hits just to wipe them out. So that's basically having to retreat 8 hexes. We've reached the edge of the board. Those guys are gone now. And we are now at a Roman 3 to the Carthaginian 2. All right, so that was actually the Carthaginians' turn where they... Ah, boy. What can you do? All right, so now we've got the Romans. So they've got order light troops. We've got a light here who hasn't really gotten involved in the game. We've got a light here who could kind of come up and get ready to approach the Sacred Warband. But that's probably better to kind of hang back a little bit. And, well, I don't know, we've got these guys here. So let's do that. Okay, so we're going to order light troops up to our command. We've got, I forgot to shuffle too. We've got so we're going to order here. And a light here. Auxilia's a light. And then a light in the back who hasn't really gotten to the game yet. So we're going to move these guys up 2. I'm going to check to see if the lights can fight. So lights can move 2 and may still close combat. All right. And they're going against the warriors. If I was smart, I probably should have just moved 1 and done a range combat. Let's see. The Auxilia will move up here to support. Those guys will be ordered. And these guys will move up to here, and Auxilia will fight with range combat against there. So that's 1 dice against the Sacred Warband. And that is a miss. The Auxilia will fight against the warriors. And the warriors, hopefully they get a retreat and they have to move back, and then the lights don't have to worry about close combating them like I moved up there. All right, so Auxilia fight with 3 dice in close combat. Warriors at full strength fight with 4. So there is no leader present. There is no red there, and there is no green there. So that is 3 complete misses. And now the warriors fight back with 4 dice. All right, so that's 2 hits, 3 hits. Not a good situation there. All right, so now the lights want to fight, and we got 2 dice. Nothing. So now the warriors fight back with their 4. So this is a retreat for 2. They're not supported. There is no leader present. There is a green, so that is 1 hit. And a sword is another hit. So that puts them back to where they started. All right. That was not so good. All right. Carthaginian turn. So we've got an order leader +3. So we're definitely going to get these guys into the game now. So order leader +3 means order a leader and 3 continuous hexes around him. It doesn't matter if they are infantry or not, or like cavalry or something like that. So we're going to move up 1 for close combat. Sacred Warband up for 1. And then we're going to move the heavy chariot up 2. And he really can't do anything except protect the flank there from that medium cavalry, which could run up and charge us. So let's do our first attack, which is the Sacred Warband against the Auxilia. Basically, the hits are going to be very similar. So that will be 5 dice. I'm going to say similar, like this unit and this unit are very similar because he has a leader and he hits on leader symbols. So, all right, so the Auxilia escape from the blues. 1 hit here, 1 retreat, and 1 red. So there's only 1 hit of damage on them, and they are forced to back up. And since they've moved out of combat, they will not be able to attack from here to here. So the turn is over, but we are pressing the Romans back and trying to break up their formation here. All right, it's the Roman player's turn, and I have a feeling he's going to attack that cavalry if he can, but it doesn't look like he can. All right, so we've got an order 4 on the right. Here is our line. So we've got a unit here, a unit here, and we could address this issue we have with the warriors. So we could do a move, fire, move, which is a really cool card. So if you've got light units in the game, so we can move these guys, move them, fire them, and then move them back away. So that's kind of like a free shot. But they only get 1 dice. We've only got a couple units in the game. So it has to be range fire. So order light and light mounted equal to command cards. Units may move, fire, then move again. So all units moving first must do so before any fire. After all range fire. So it looks like this is a range fire card. Let's just skip that. So let's do 4 on the right hand side here. We've got get my 4 pom-poms. All right, so we'll order this guy. We'll order this guy. He's going to move back. We'll order this guy to move 1, so he can do his ranged attack. 3. And that's all we can do. So just those 3 units. So the first thing we're going to do is our ranged attack. So 1 dice there. Blue, and that is a hit. All right, so the next we have a Auxilia with 3 hits on him, which he doesn't want to fight against these warriors unless he has to. So we're going to try to whittle him down with the heavies first. So 5 dice against the warriors. All right, so that's 1 hit, 2 hits, a leader, 3 hits, and a retreat. Just 2 retreats there. So so that's so 1 hits, 2, and 3, and that's it for him. And another Carthaginian unit is wiped out of the game. The retreats would have also caused him an issue as far as going back into the river, but since we didn't do that, we are 4-0 now. Again, I should have gotten the Sacred Warband into the game earlier with the heavy chariots and things like that. So hopefully now we'll be able to do something. We've got this heavily damaged unit here, which we can concentrate on if we get the right cards. And all right, 3 on the right and order light. So that is not what we need, just because we need red cards or the ability to order. Actually, I'm sorry, this is the right hand side on this side, so we are able to order those units because they are all on the right hand side. So we're going to try to get at least 1 unit destroyed here. All right, so we're going to put our chariot in behind, because if he has to retreat, that'll keep us hot on his trail. All right, so first attack here, coming from the heavy unit with the leader, is 5 dice. I think we finally have a game happening here. 1 hit, a leader, that's 2 hits, retreat. He is supported, so he could have ignored the retreat, and a blue, so that's it for him. And now the Carthaginian player is finally on the board, and the heavy will advance forward here and stop. So let's put our Carthaginian marker up on the board. Second attack will be from here. This is a Sacred Warband, so they hit on leader symbols. So same thing, 5 dice coming at them. They've already got 1 damage on them. This is the auxiliary. So that is 1 hit and a banner. All right, so we'll do another hit, and they are not supported, so they will have to retreat 1 hex and then suffer the attack of the heavy chariot. So the heavy chariot attacks with 4 dice, so he will attack the auxiliary. All right, so that's a miss. Leader is a miss. Cross swords is a hit, and leader is a miss. So that's 1 more hit. And that's it for the Carthaginians. So let's go over to the Roman player's turn. Move, fire, move. And order 2 on the left. So we've got some problems here on the left. This guy is not in the left section. The only thing over here is the auxilia, so we probably don't want to do the order 2 on the left. And we're going to do the move, fire, move. So this guy is a light unit. So we will try to move him away. We'll come to here. Actually, let's move back to here. All right, and he'll have a 1d ranged attack against there, and he gets to move again. Let's see, a light unit here will the light unit here will do a ranged attack against the advancing Carthaginians. Nothing. The light unit here, I guess we could do their second move here. Do their second move here. He would have moved up to here. Let's move him up to here. All right, that's it. And so now it's the Carthaginian player's turn. Line command or counterattack. So counterattack would have been the move, fire, move. I think we're going to stick with the line command. And let's see what we have here. So we have Carthaginian, Roman. So that's only 2 there. We could order all these guys. And so the warriors can come across the river up to here. These warriors can move let's see, can move 2 spaces and still battle, so they can move up to here. We're going to move these guys. They can't battle or do anything, but we're just going to order them to get in line behind these guys. Order these warriors to get next in line here. And the cavalry is going to move on to here. So, should be pretty good. All right, so we'll start with the cavalry. Cavalry fight against the... well, maybe we should start with the warriors. All right, so the warriors will get 3 dice. 4 dice. I'm sorry, they're full strength against the heavies. And so that is 1 hit, 2 hits, and now the heavies fight back with 5 dice. And they have a leader, so they can ignore one of those flags. They have... Sorry, this is the return fire from the thing. So they have a leader. That would be 3 hits on these guys, and then a retreat. That's 3 hits. That's about the only places they can go is back into the river. Now, the rivers are only fordable at those locations, so actually they're probably eliminated because they can't retreat, and all those flags would go against them plus the 3 hits. So that is it for those guys, and that is a Roman win. So that's the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed watching, and take care. I hate that the ending was so lackluster. I kind of was hoping that the Carthaginians would kind of pull off something surprising. I think 1 dice would have made a huge difference, or if I hadn't attacked from the river, that would have made a huge difference. But I guess historically, that's exactly what could have happened, you know. So the river is a problem for them. They didn't plan ahead. They didn't send a scout over to see what they were fighting against before they set half their troops over on this side before sweeping around and trying to cross over here, which kind of left them split apart and trying to deal with a terrain disadvantage while the Romans just stood there and knocked them out. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day and staying safe during COVID, and take care.